Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and I have been receiving your replays, so you'll be seeing more replays on the channel. But for now, we have a great match in the Tiger-II, a vehicle that I wasn't really expecting to have all that much fun in, but you know what? Every now and then, things just work out, and Napalm Rata is full of it. This tank is still really good. In fact, I've noticed that, you see we're cutting to the chase here, with the great long-range capabilities of the Long 88 coupled with the Tiger-II's formidable armor for its battle rating. Of course, every 6.7 struggles against 7.7. That's the way it's going to be. But the real ace in the hole for a Tiger-IIH is your smoke grenade launcher. It's the most versatile smoke grenade launcher in the game, or tied to be the most versatile. And in this match, you really get to see it in action. So it's time to smoke him if you got him. That wasn't awkward at all. So here I see a shot fly over my head. So I'm peeking out to take a look at where that shot came from. And in the replay, it had like all the tanks highlighted. There's like 3 or 4 tanks hanging out there sniping. So I take my shot and duck back into cover. This is a strategy that I've picked up by playing a lot of 7.7. You really don't want to expose yourself any more than you have to. Get a feel for the range. Oh, and that wicked shot. You know, like I said, you just gotta go by reflex when you're doing this kind of long-range sniper battle, because if you linger, they will make a fool of you. So we managed to get a really cheeky shot out there, and we see that there's still resistance in that area, so we're targeting, we're carefuling, taking the aim, trying to get a bead on somebody, but these guys aren't overexposing either. So this is going to be a bit of a snipe fest. Oh my gosh! Or we'll just get another one of those evil shots. That what's that, a 76 jumbo? He just never saw it coming. Poor guy. The Long 88 on the Tiger-IIH is still very much able to perform. So we take a third shot that bounces off of something British that we don't like very much. That looked like a Cairnarvon, and those things are very strong at long range. He can punch right through my armor, so we did the smart thing, dropped a smoke, and what do you know? That probably saved us, because his aim was off just enough with his APDS that he wasn't able to peg us somewhere painful. And of course, the Tiger-II still has great survivability when taking a turret shot, so we'd have been alive, we just wouldn't have been happy. And here I've decided that it's time to reposition, so we're using our smoke to cover our advance. And again, this is one of those systems where you can actually make use of it. We saw a shot come from that area, so we're checking to see if we can perform some counter battery fire, as it were. But no sauce, we'll have to keep hunting. But already a quick 2 kills, and we didn't quite show up in time to get the base cap. Actually, what I wanted to do today is I wanted to spend some time in the ME262A1U4 Narwhal in Tank RP, and you know what, I did that. And today, the day that I'm recording this video, Monday night, been a big day for me, guys, thanks for asking. My wife's here on the couch behind me, and I can feel the grumpy coming off of her because she's doing the taxes right now, and it's really tough. It's really tough stuff, and you know, I'm contributing by playing my hobby. Moving on. I have a great wife. I swear I did things today too, but I mowed them on. But now we're mowing down the enemy in the game of War Thunder. So Narwhal video is coming. And again, replay videos also coming, but it looks like support's not coming for us, so we're just closing off that ally. We're just nope. we're just moving right on out of there. I do not want to know what is under the blanket there, so we're just smoking it up and getting on out of there. Hopefully, they'll assume that I, being a big old tough heavy, am going to want to plow right through that smoke, and they'll look straight into it. Maybe fire their machine guns, give away their position, while I reposition. Now, why did I drop that smoke there? That'll cover my booty just in case they decide to flank around. They'll have to get close enough where I can start to hear their engine, and if you guys are not using headphones and turning up the volume, so that you can hear, you know, my ear destruction laughter, or I mean, when you're playing the game, you know, crank up the volume, wear those headphones, and use sound as your radar. I can't tell you how many times I've heard a gunshot or heard an engine and been able to track somebody down by that. Oh, and speaking of tracks, another pro tip from somebody that's been spending a lot of time in 7.7 grinding the Abrams. That's me, just in case you were wondering. If you are able to run medium or higher graphics, and I'm on kind of a custom setting here. Did I see enemies in that area? Then check the ground for tracks, because enemies leave tracks and you can follow them straight to the bad guys. And if you're zooming around and you see some tracks going around about the flankward area of your team, be a deer and go investigate if you choose. And so now we're attempting to perform some sneaky breaky maneuvers in the Tiger-IIH, and our team is upon hard times, as it were. So I'm not expecting a victory here. I'm just kind of expecting to get shot in the side and then respawn in the narwhal for some quick ground pounding action. But spoiler alert, you might have read the title of this video, and this ends up being a great match in the Tiger-IIH. It may be the closest match I've ever played in the game of War Thunder. Hard to say, but a pleasure to see how this match turns out. And when I use words like that, you probably know how it's going to end for me. So, that 40mm Bofors equipped anti-aircraft carriage was no match for us. We took him out with a whole break almost instantaneously, but he did ping us, probably. So we drop a smoke, just again, to get people looking in that area. People really don't expect Tigers to pull the old reach around routine on them. So we're wrapping our arm around here, hoping to scoop up some allies and pat them on the booty. But no luck. Drop another smoke. Smoke them if you got them. And did I already use that one? It was no less awkward this time. Anyway, enemies are firing into the smoke, which is again useful because that means that they're exposed for one of my allies to take him down, and I take a very cheeky shot through thick smoke, proving I'm a hacker, just in case you guys wondered. So the European Canadian, if you're watching this, I am Hacker Man. Video evidence has been submitted. And no, that's the dead enemy we killed before. So that was one of the most satisfying kills in this game that I've gotten. I'm just on the top of the world right now, and this Tiger came to play. I'm in, obviously an up tier here, so I'm a happy boy, and I'm able to really put this tank to work. We spawned in with some other Tiger 2s, and right now I'm going to tell you, there was another guy on our team who was doing amazingly well. And I pulled up the replay from my side of the game and followed his tank around for you guys. You get to see some of his shenanigans, and you get to see some of the hilarity that is a client replay when you try and watch some of your teammates. It was great. Disappearing tanks, UFOing, good stuff. Cue the X-Files. See, the truth is out there, and rolling, and he just plonks one straight into our frontal armor. The poor Soviet fella. And his 122mm potato was not enough to go through. His side was very much exposed to us, and we take him down with one shot. That feels so satisfying. And the poor long-nosed Sherman just doesn't stand a chance against the Tiger II. There was nothing he could do there except go for that really, really tiny chance of a shot trap. He could have gone for my gun barrel and then tried to flank around the side. That's pretty much your best bet. But you know what didn't happen? Those things. Instead, he got balanced hard. So, how are you guys doing? Are you enjoying yourselves tonight? I'll tell you, I was having a great time. This was a Sunday gameplay, so this is me just playing the game for fun. I try not to do any actual work on Sunday. because I do the youth pastor thing, and then I get a serious brain drain, and I just gotta relax. And my buddy with Tyson was talking with me that night after the match, and he asked me how my day was, and I said, well, you know, I was grumpy all morning because I got stuck behind a guy who was going like 40 miles per hour in a 55 for like the whole way to church. And I'm grumbling, and I'm like tapping the horn at him, just a little boop, 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 boop kind of deal, like, hey, did you know that the speed limit's 55? Anyway, and then my wife got grumpy because, what do we get taken down? She was grumpy because I was grumpy. The baby was grumpy. We were all grumpy, but you know what? We're having a great day, even so. So let me show you this guy that was carrying the match. Hyper Jehuti is his name, and destroying allies is his game. This guy ends up getting 10 kills. I think I picked up 9 total by the end of the match. Oh, actually 10 plus an air kill he got, so 11 kills total. He was just absolutely dominating. Between the two of us, 21 kills, can you believe it? So here we are back with me in the narwhal, and this is what I was waiting for the whole match. But by this time my blood was pumping so hard, I was a bit hyper aggressive, and some people can perform well in that condition, but not I. So we're looking for some kind of target. We're trying to take down whatever we can, get some lucky hits on a T-92 pancake tank. I love that thing. That is the first tank I ever got 7 kills in one match, back when Toshio was a noob. Well, I mean, I still am, but I was then as well. And now we're still, again, looking for targets, scanning. We're really trying to be aggressive here, because this is it. If they manage to capture a point and just hold it for a moment, then the match is over, and we got a whole lot of enemy points to drain still. So I could not believe that we were actually winning this. This match really looked like we weren't gonna be able to make it, but again, just the last remnant of our team pulled together and fought like lions, and you know what? The enemy team, they were fighting back. They were definitely boars. So we took some hits coming in against this AA, and luckily, before we smashed straight into him, we managed to hull break the fella. So we get another kill. This is toward the end of the match. Here I am in Lord Arado Jr., blessed be his name, hoping to bring some high explosive fun to any remaining allies that could be in the area. And at this point, we're really starting to believe that we can do this. And the congratulatory T4-6ing and T3-4ing is going on, and you know what? It's one of those matches where you never would have expected to be able to make it, and yet here we are. What a great experience. Sometimes War Thunder can kind of bog you down and get you feeling kind of cynical, but other days, and oh, by the way, before I show you the end of this, we're going to see the rest of Jehuti coming up here. A little bit of the stuff that he was getting up to while I was floundering around here with these remaining vehicles. And it's matches like this that can really reignite the romance of the game. Just looking for that secret success that nobody that doesn't play the game will really understand. And oh, another thing that happened to me today, Tank Baby has fans. so I met one of my friends today, and she's been watching the channel, and I showed her the baby, and Guppy's 1 year old now. She's so huge. She's a toddler. She toddles, so she's not even a baby anymore. But I showed her the Guppy, and she's like, "Oh, Tank Baby!" I was like, "Oh, you do watch the channel." So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I got a celebrity in my house. And so there's the results. Turned out pretty well for me. Let's take a look at Hyper Jehuti. What were you up to? What are you doing, man? So he was hoping to lol bomb somebody with the Stuka, that 1,000 kilo bomb, and now okay, that's a thing. that is a thing that both is and did happen, and that's how he picks up the air kill. Gets some nice hits on that looks like a bear cat, and then there's his last kill. Guys, thanks for watching. Hyper Jehuti, thanks for that great support, and I don't know, I was kind of looking for the fun in War Thunder when I was playing this match, and I can say I definitely found it, and I found it in a place that I wasn't expecting it. So you guys go out there, be epic, have a great day. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.